Hello, everyone. For everybody that does not know, my name is Jaden Holder, and today we're going to be talking about Sam Smith and how his representation has changed LGBTQ plus youth and adolescents and helping people discover who they are. Sam Smith rose to fame when he released his debut album called The Lonely Hour, which is about how lonely it feels to be a gay man in the dating community and how hookup culture exists. Hi, editing Jaden here. I was editing and I just wanted to further elaborate about hookup culture and how Sam Smith writes about hookup culture in the sense of being part of the gay community. There's a huge sense of hookup culture to where there's not a lot of dating and a lot of just hooking up instead, which makes it very hard to just be welcomed or wanted in the gay community, and how hookup culture makes everybody feel lonely. Hope that clears something up. Thank you. Back to the video. Today we're going to specifically look at his song that he released in his sophomore album entitled The Thrill of It All. Hymn by Sam Smith is a song that I feel like resonates with a lot of queer youth. The song basically talks about religious trauma that comes with being an LGBTQ youth. As somebody who identifies as a gay man, the world that we currently live in, growing up in a religious household, especially within Christianity, is really hard to come to terms with because you deal with a lot of emotional and verbal abuse in regards of just your identity and who you're attracted to, how to deal with that and realize that you don't have to follow necessarily religion or believe in religion the way everybody else does. In his song, Hymn, he completely starts out the song by talking about, he instantly opens with the word Holy Father. I'm just going to recite some lyrics from his song just so we can talk about it. His song starts out with, Holy Father, we need to talk. I got a secret that I can't keep. I'm not the boy that you thought you wanted. Please don't get angry. Have faith in me. And throughout the song, the way the music ebbs and flows builds up to Sam Smith at the end realizing that no matter what, he truly loves him, which is the man that is in the song, or a metaphorical sense of just being in love with the man, but not referring to him as God. So basically throughout this song, him is a huge metaphor for the Holy Father or God and what the song is talking about and how it changes to loving him as in a tangible, real life human man. And I feel like what's super important about having music like this in mainstream media and on the Billboard charts is that it's accurate representation for youth that isn't represented in media as often as it should. For example, how important it was like for the Little Mermaid movie to have Ariel be a Black woman. It's so important for people to see somebody that looks like them or is like them in media so they can understand that they are valid, they are normal, they are welcomed in society, and that there's nothing wrong with them for who they are or who they were born into being. And so I think it's important, especially with the LGBTQ plus community, that Sam Smith is out here releasing music about simply being gay or identifying as a non-cis straight gendered person. Because I feel like without representation, like in the past, it has been really hard for people to come to terms with themselves, which has resulted in a lot of mental illnesses and a lot of abuse from people who don't feel that being gay is normal. The point about representation that matters is that a lot of kids grow up in areas where they don't know that other people are gay because nobody wants to say anything. And I feel like Sam Smith's career has changed the lives of many young people within the LGBTQ plus community and has probably saved millions of lives. The leading cause of death in LGBTQ plus youth is unfortunately suicide. And his representation is just so important in mainstream media. And nowadays he's still continuing to release music for LGBTQ plus youth, which has inspired many other people within the queer community to release music and have representation of all sorts of queer people within media so everybody feels welcome and accepted, and has inspired so many other people to share their truth and share their story with the world and help other people struggle with what they have struggled with as children. Sam Smith has truly inspired me personally to make music and to show the world what life is like as a gay man and that it's a normal thing. And it's just really helped me want to pursue music with my true authentic self and reach a target audience that I actually want to help out and not struggle the way that personally I have and many other kids have due to the stigmatism and negative connotations behind people identifying as non-straight. And so I think it's important that Sam Smith and other artists like him continue to release music about LGBTQ plus youth and talking about hard to talk about topics like religious trauma, hookup culture, loneliness behind the community, because that real representation will help normalize something that is viewed as wrong and immoral in the world.